How to administer Lantus insulin. What is Lantus insulin? Lantus insulin contains the active ingredient known as insulin glargine. It contains the active ingredient known as insulin glargine. Insulin glargine is a long-acting insulin that is used for the management of type 1 and type 2 diabetes. It is used for the management of type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Very, very effective for the management of type 2 diabetes. Now, this pen is made such a way that you as a patient, you can administer it yourself without the help of a professional. The pen is made such that you as a patient, you can administer it yourself without the help of a professional. So it is very, very good you know how to administer it properly so that you can get the appropriate dose and you can also get your therapeutic effects. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and don't forget to like, share this video to people that need this video, and drop meaningful comments. Thank you so much. Welcome back. How can you administer this Lantus insulin? How can you administer Lantus insulin? Before we talk about how we can administer this Lantus insulin, let's first of all talk about the parts of the body where this pen, this Lantus insulin, can be administered. What part of the body can it be administered? Now, there are three parts of the body that is recommended for you to administer your Lantus insulin. Now, the first part is the abdomen. The first part is the abdomen. The second part is the upper arm, your upper arm, upper arm. Then the third part is your thigh, upper, thigh, your thigh. Those are the three places that are recommended for you to administer your insulin, your Lantus insulin. Then for the abdomen, don't forget, don't administer close to your navel. Don't administer close to your navel. And it is also recommended not to administer at the same spot. You can rotate around the parts. You can rotate around the recommended part. Now that we have known the part of the body that we can administer our Lantus insulin, let's now go straight to the administration proper. Now, there are various steps you can take for you to administer your insulin properly. Now, the very first step you should take is checking your pen. Do a pen check. What are you going to check for your pen? You are going to check two things. One, the expiration date. Check if the insulin pen has expired. And secondly, you check if your Lantus insulin has particles. Check for the presence of particles or check for discoloration. Now, the expiration date on the Lantus insulin is very visible. You can see it very, very visible. You can see it on the pen. It's made visible such that it can easily be seen. Now, if you have checked for the expiration date, your pen is not expired. Then secondly, do the second check. You remove the cover, you remove the pen cover. Then you check this white part that is conspicuous, that is very visible. You check if there are any particles on the liquid. Check for particles. Now, you check for particles on the liquid. If there are particles, do not use, you discard. Do not. Now, the second step is attaching the needle on the pen. Now, we have removed the cover. We want to attach our needle. Now, how do you attach your needle? Now, you check this is the needle. The needle has a seal. It has a protective seal. You remove the protective seal. Remove the protective seal. See, protective seal is removed. After you have removed the protective seal, then you screw, you screw, you screw the needle on the pen. Now, after you've done that, you remove the cover. You see, this is the outer cover of the needle. You remove the outer cover. Don't discard this outer cover because you will need it again if you want to remove the needle from the pen. So don't discard, keep it in a safe place. Then you remove the inner cover. Remove the inner cover. Remove the inner cover. Now you see our needle is now visible. You can discard the inner cover, it's not needed. Now the third step, now we have checked our pen for expiration date and presence of particles. Now we have also attached our needle. Now the third step we want to do now, the third step we want to follow now is a safety test. We want to do a safety test. We want to see if the needle is working and if this insulin pen is working. How do you do that? You take the dye to 2 units. You dye to 2 units. Dye to 2 units. See, 2 units. Dye to 2 units. Dye to 2 units. See it? This is 2 units. You can dye back. This pen is made so that you can adjust the units. You can easily adjust the units. If you take the dye to the wrong unit, you can take it back to the appropriate units. Now when you dye to 2 units, what you do now, you press and see if to remove air bubbles and also to check if the needle is working. You release to 0. Press to coming out from the needle. What you do, you know that your pen is working. Then you now take the pen, you now dye to the appropriate dose that is recommended for you. If it is 10 dose, you dye to 10 dose. Dye to 10 dose. Dye to 10 dose. Then you hold straight. You hold your pen straight as if you want to write. Then you inject on the part. If you are using the arm, the outer arm, just take it and inject. Inject. Then when you inject, you release. You press until it returns to 0. You press until it returns to 0. When it has returned to 0, what do? You wait for like 10 seconds. You can just count 10 seconds. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then after that, you remove. Congratulations, you have successfully injected your insulin glargine. The last step is for us to discard our needle. For us to discard our needle, how do we discard our needle? This is the outer cover. You take back your outer cover. You screw clockwise. You screw clockwise. Screw clockwise. Screw clockwise. Screw clockwise. Then you remove. You see, my needle is out of my pen. That's that for the administration of Lantus insulin. Then let's really talk about the refrigeration, storage. Let's look about the storage. Now, if you have a refrigerator, after used, you can store in your refrigerator, but not in your deep freezer. If you don't have a refrigerator, you can store in a room temperature. Store in a room temperature, it is still valid for 28 days. And also it is recommended that you use 1 needle per administration. It is recommended you use 1 needle per administration. It is recommended you don't use 1 needle twice. However, don't lad it. Some persons use one needle more than 2 times, 3 times, and they've not come up with any complications. Don't lad it. But generally, it is recommended you use one needle per administration. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video. Thank you so much.